Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for dropping in today for a Wasteland 3 on Tuesday. So I hope I kind of turned up the sound based on Captain Timo's comment. And is the opening saxophone music? Because I don't usually listen to that. Always sounds so stuttery. I may have to work on that sound. Or is it just, was it just today? And do I sound okay right now? Or am I stuttering too? Oh my goodness. It's like you get one thing fixed and then another thing needs fixing. I got the air game for Long War fixed today that was a little wacky before. And we seem to be getting... Okay, you didn't hear anything strange? Maybe it was just on my device. It sounded like the saxophone was a little broken up a little bit, but sometimes my phone, for whatever reason, where I got it placed, maybe it's getting interference itself from on the phone, so that could be part of it. Because I have it propped up on a charging magnetic thing, and that could be throwing the sound off just on that one device. So, anyway... Hope everybody's doing well. I'm happy to get the air game fixed and back to normal. Apparently, the Squadron 2 and 1 didn't play. Actually, it was only off to the side and like the smallest font available compared to everything else. I noticed when I went back to look. The Squadrons 2 that looked like, oh, he's got a new update. No, it was a beta version. And the beta version was like in the smallest font possible off to the side. So I just went back to the version we had been using and everything seems to be doing just fine. So Long War should be back to normal, where we actually have a chance to hit the enemy UFOs instead of them just hitting us and us not doing any damage. And for the game, no longer saying, you have a 0% chance to win this battle. And no more abductors as escorts for abductors. Now, currently we've mostly had fighters, but maybe I think we've had a raider or two. But eventually the quality of the escorts is supposed to increase. Like it would not be impossible that at some point we hit a tier of destroyers. I think that's the next level. They do, the longer we go, get tougher and tougher escorts, so that is part of the program. We just shouldn't have hit it yet, but I forget what the threshold. I'd have to go read the documentation to find out what that is. But anyway, enough talk there. We're in Denver. Hey Werner, good to see you in here too. And then, so we're in Denver, and I gotta start focusing my mind on Denver, the Gippers, the Machine Commune, and I think they're called the Godfishers, right off the top of my head. The ones that fly humans' carcasses and skins on kites, something like that. So we get to deal with those guys today. We're not in Colorado Springs anymore. I feel like Dorothy. I don't think this is Kansas. Nope, I don't think this is Colorado Springs anymore. Things are mighty different here. And apparently we got 3 different factions in the area. And we're going to venture forth today and see if we can deal with them all. See if we can at least meet them all, see what they're all about, and then start making some choices. As long as the game allows us to be at least initially non-committal. Or committing to help them and then making up our minds about it later. Saying, yeah, we're cool with helping you, and then walk away, meet the other people, and go, yeah, we're cool with helping you, and then go walk away and meet the other people and go, yeah, we're cool with helping you. And then when crunch time comes, we have to make a choice who we help. So, in a way, for a game you've never played before, it makes it feel like, yeah, I kind of want to meet these people before I make up my mind, rather than try to make up my mind ahead of time, not knowing what these factions are all about. So that's kind of the way I've been playing it so far. If I could have walked away without committing to the Gippers, I would have done that. I would have done that. So We'll see how this goes today. And it is top of the hour. Thank you, Nightmare. It's time to get this party started, so let's get down here. We just are at the edge of the palace, is where we left off. And I think we're gonna head out the door, go right by the big old Reagan statue that hopefully doesn't zap us on the way like it did that prisoner when we entered. Well, it looks like somebody was about to say something on the radio, but changed their mind. There's Sister Glory. Sister Nancy Glory. One of the many Nancys in town.
Hey there, Rangers. Mother Alliance say anything about you dealing with the God Fishers in the ruins?
The God Fishers? No. Did they say something about... Oh yeah, I guess they were trying to get us... Did we commit to taking out the God Fishers? I don't remember. See, it feels like that was the last week's live stream. Now I got to remember what we committed to. I think I committed to helping, but did I commit to taking out the machine commune and the God Fishers? I don't remember. Hey, Katzenungen. Glad you could make it in. In fact, here you are. Can we say something to the statue of Reagan and not have him zap us?
Come back soon, Rangers.
Come back soon, Rangers. Come back soon. Okay?
Did Mother Alliance say anything
Well,
about
we
you
could do that.
dealing
We
with
can
the
come
God
back soon.
Fishers in the ruins?
So it looks like we got a path this way. And we got a path this way. So do we take the high road or do we take the low road? Why don't we take that? We'll start out with the high road and see what we see off this way. I mean, obviously this is a map, as you can tell from the fringes here. And we haven't really explored all that much, so let's just take the high road today. Okay, we got a door. I'm not seeing much. Okay, there's a godfisher up here, like in a tower, watching something. But let's go walk up this way and.
Hold, heretics, before you step into our trap.
Okay. What trap? Oh, are you the godfisher whom Reliance released? Thanks for the warning. Who is this and what do you want? It doesn't sound like you understand the concept of a trap. Yeah, warning the person that you're entering a trap is not the way it's supposed to work. But apparently we have good perception. So therefore, are you the godfisher whom Reliance released?
You have fine ears. I hope one day to send them...
I don't know why that cut off, but she hopes one day to send them skyward so that they may delight the gods of the sky. However, first, we have a proposal for you. Oh, they have a proposal. Let's listen. Let's see what they have to say. Everybody's got a proposal, don't they?
The mechanical giant known as Reagan kills our faithful.
So, all the voice lines right at the moment, that's not cool, are cutting out after one line. So, I don't know why, but we'll just have to finish reading after every comma, I guess. Delaying the harvest. You have access to the Gippers inner sanctum. It has 3 glowing hearts known as terminals. Okay. Oh yeah, we saw the terminals last time. I think we only saw 2, but we saw the terminals. She says, will you destroy these terminals so we may sweep across this land, making gifts of flesh to the sky? They think this is okay to just kill people and offer them as gifts.
In return, you may pass through our camps without fear. We
will not harm you. Jeez, so Pete. Oh, who knows why it's cutting off. I have no mods here, so I don't know. Let's see. Help you kill innocent people? Not a chance. Or promise to kill Valor Buchanan. We have a deal. Well, I don't know that I want him dead yet. He did seem a little awkward, but I don't know if we need to kill him. I could see bringing him back alive and arresting him, maybe. Killing the Gippers would save us a lot of trouble, but we need Valor Buchanan alive. Spare him. Yeah, I guess of all these, I don't want to totally shut him out. So let's go with the semi-in-between choice. Killing the Gippers saves us a lot of trouble, but we need Valor Buchanan alive.
We do not care to know the names of sacrifices.
Okay. Everyone in the stronghold will go to the sky. Do we have a deal? I don't think so. You're not giving me a deal that appeals. Or do I, once again, or do I say, yeah, we'll go do the terminals and then figure it out later? Because if we go no deal, then we're basically at war with them. She's, you know, there's a trap if we come in here. So do I want to keep this open so I can make them think and then come back on it if we choose not to? I don't know that I trust these people. They seem lunatic, but then again, so do the Gippers. That's the thing about this game. Everybody's a little bit crazy. Commander included. Okay, well, once again, I'm gonna see if this allows us to play along with them, because it's not like we have to stop everything and do it now, I don't think. So I'm gonna say we'll do it, and then if we have to come back on our word, either with the Gippers, the Godfishers, and we haven't even talked to the Commune folk, well, machinery, I'm gonna go, we'll do it.
You are welcome in our camps.
Oh, okay, well, we get to look around their camps.
If you require guidance on this holy quest, seek out Flensing-Ice.
In the oil field, he can speak further of what must be done. And Glacier, you started low and it's getting lower. I'd ask you how you're doing, but now I know. Oh, I'm just so frustrated about this game. Do you guys want me to try reloading and hoping that takes care of something here for us? With the voice acting, I hate that it's cutting out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to be right back and see if I can figure out some simple little fix. Well, let me finish the conversation first. Okay, the conversation's finished. I'm going to save the game, and then I'm going to return and see if the voice acting stops cutting off on us. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I just went back to the main, I saved, went back to the main menu, and came back, and we'll see if the voice acting still cuts off, or if maybe I have to do a who knows what. Who knows what. If I just have to read the frickin' lines, we'll read the frickin' lines and see what's going on. Oh, we got tripwires all over the frickin' place. So that would have been our fun coming in here. We can lockpick. Let's go deal with some tripwires and see what's up.
Stand against us with thy divine lightning.
So there's Godfishers all over the place, scattered around in here. There doesn't seem to be one single concentration of them. Jormulin, earn your 25 experience. Is there any other tripwires? Oh, I see one right here.
But batter our enemies with hail.
Okay, that's 50 experience he just dealt with.
These holy offerings, strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning. Gorge yourselves upon the entrails of the slain, O gods. Blow away our foes with thy mighty
Godfish Watcher. They probably won't say
all
much.
will end in blood and rain.
Okay. And we got a junk pile over here.
Where did you find that?
What came before? A cassette tape. Philosophical musings on what life was like before the deluge of fire. And then we got some crafting stuff.
You ever wonder about the world before the bombs fell? Like, what it took to survive back then? Different kind of place for sure. For one thing, it was blazing hot. If you didn't wear special suits, you get sun poisoning and die.
Sun
Sun
poisoning.
wasn't even the worst part. It was the water. If you drank too much pure water, you'd dissolve. That's why you had to cut it with a little uranium dust
Yes,
first.
we
Everybody knows
prefer
that.
to drink
Yeah,
this
well,
poisoned
times are
water
harder then.
and not
Ain't that the
disappear.
truth?
We prefer to drink the nuclear water and glow a little bit rather than disappear with that pure crap. So we get to just kind of walk around and check things
Do not
out.
speak to us.
What's this? These are the east ruins of Denver that we're in, and it looks like we have a perch up here of a very vast nuclear wasteland over here, over the edge, over the cliff. Interesting. So unlike Colorado's, well, Colorado Springs, did they get a direct hit too? It's hard to know. Oh, they had the missiles that protected it a little bit. So Denver probably got hit a little harder, nuclear-wise. Is this door locked? No, it shows no lock, so we don't have to go down there to unlock. I want to go up this way. Keep exploring. Okay, we got something else down here. Another trap to disarm. But let's finish up here. We got an explosive barrel, Godfisher Penitent, Godfisher Watcher.
I can tell the length of your entrails just by looking at you.
Oh, you can see the bulge in my belly. Is that what it is? Or am I just happy to see you? How can they tell? Okay, what's this guy got to say? Mr. Penitent.
Do not speak to us.
Oh, okay. I shall not speak to you. We have a harvester here.
All will end in blood and rain.
Yeah, they're a one-tune people. Let's disarm this, gain some more experience. Oh, this was a sneaky shit one. So Katzen got the brief little bit of experience here. So far, over in the Godfisher camp, we ain't finding a whole heck of a lot. We have a lockpick success here.
Gods in the sky, why won't the stupid box open?
Well, I bet you we have better luck. And what's this question mark say? Oh, this is the actual Denver blast crater still sitting here. So I guess the nuclear waste is still down in the crater, but it's kind of removed itself a little up high here. Something like that. Let's go check it out. Katzen, can you help the guy out?
Steal from us, heathens! We'll take it back when we skin you!
So, apparently, these guys notice that we're stealing, but they don't care so much. I don't know why. A boom mace. We can craft a heavy hammer that has a plate activated explosive device at the business end. Both your direct target and anyone standing next to them will feel the fire. A mace that goes boom, and the rest of it is just kind of crafting stuff and an armor mod. So we'll continue looking around, but what we're finding is few and far between. So that's kind of where we came in. Let's continue up here. What are all these symbols? I do not know. It's a very barren kind of a place. And none of these are like main characters. They're just
all will end.
Yeah,
in
all
blood
kind
and
of saying
rain.
similar things to us.
In the sky, accept these
No
holy
conversations.
offerings,
Is
make it to
anything?
rain
It doesn't look
gently
like we can
upon
get
us.
over here.
But batter our enemies with hail.
Yeah, we got another ramp up here. We'll just keep kind of exploring, see if we can find something. Godfisher Keeper, Godfisher Watcher. So these are not main, they don't have names. They're not main characters.
Gods of the clouds and winds, accept our unworthy gifts of warm flesh. Blow away our foes.
And there's
with thy
nothing
mighty
much to see
winds.
here. I'm just kind of looking down everywhere I can
Gods of the sky, we fly these mortals.
to see if we can see something, get our bearings, where we have to go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! I bet you we got an upgraded aminal. I hope they don't skin and fly dogs either, because we're gonna talk to our dog and say, sorry dog, we want to have a goat. I think the goat would be a little stronger than this. A dog, I hope, or maybe it's gonna be the same level, I don't know. The dog looks up at you expectantly and we go, sorry bud, just don't get eaten. And let's come down here, Katzen, and let's get ourselves a goat. We had one briefly till it died over with the that poor daughter that liked her candy. Speaking of candy, I'm wiggling my candy. Okay, what did we gain from this guy? Oh! Lo! Oh, this is good! They're called, that's why there's a reason they're called rams. So it increases, has a multiplier to our crit damage. A ram jam. I do think, I'm glad we found a ram. It's a better fit for Katzen than the dog. So it feels like we've kind of, and this is the west ruins, we were at the east ruins. Is this the full circle? Not quite. I don't know where this goes. Oh, this is out into the, oh, so yeah, this is a different entrance. So we found a different entrance to the Godfishers over here. Okay, we got something to investigate. Our perception picked up, so let's go do it.
Oh, gods, accept this harvest in the spirit it is given.
Oh, it set off an alarm. It did not blow up. I was like, holy crap. Yeah, the new copper. Yeah, where we lost major thing. Yeah, that's where we lost it. The survival thing on the road that we didn't have enough survival skills. So we got an alarm going off. Thank God it wasn't an explosive tripwire that we set off. I got a little careless there. Anxious that we found a junk pile. Okay, what comes after? So we had a tape about what happened before. Now we get a tape about what comes after. And then some other crafting stuff.
You ever wonder, like, what you'd do if the world ended?
You mean, like some kind of apocalypse or something?
Yeah. Like, the world explodes, civilization collapses. What do you do?
I mean, obviously, you gotta grab the planetary fragments that give you the best chance of survival.
Yeah.
Obviously. But which ones? Like, do you start with one that's got a bunker on it? Or go for one that's got a lot of water?
Nah, man. You gotta think big. Go for the fragments that still got, like, nukes and shit. Then you can conquer everyone else's fragments and take their stuff.
Ah,
That's pretty
hardcore, dude.
Post-apocalypse ain't for the weak, man.
Any good weapons in here?
Material possessions mean nothing.
It's a weapon we already got, but we can always strip
beyond
it and see if we can get mods or crafting supplies. Seek peace and prosperity through strength. That sounds like something the Gippers wrote, as opposed to the Godfishers. So I think we're kind of head back to where we were. And then was there one more tripwire over here I missed? No. We seem to have taken care of it. So I think that main Godfisher didn't seem to be over here. I thought we'd be able to talk to her, but let's... Yeah, I think we've explored this. In fact, I can verify looking at the map pretty much. Yeah, I think, yeah, there's nothing uncovered that we didn't cover. So let's head down this other fork and see what we have to find.
Gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail.
Okay, another Reagan statue. It looks like we got another door. We got a chicken. A non-cyber chicken. Yeah, thanks for remembering that. I knew we lost our goat. I couldn't remember the incident where we lost it. That's where people with better memories than me. That's why I could read a book and then a few years later read the same book and really enjoy it again. that keen memory for detail. Okay, that's obviously a block of ice. We've seen those before. We can do the mechanics. And we aren't perceiving any other threat. Oh, there's the other subsystem computer. This is the third one. We saw two inside the building, the palace, or whatever, the capital, whatever they called it. And then a new well. A dirty cassette covered with a sheen of oil. We got a spike driver, hurt someone today with these 9-inch nails. They can tear holes through, clean through multiple enemies and pin them all in place. Little cash, always nice.
Boss, freeze the Gipper, we struck oil!
What? When?
Just now. Remember the test wells we were drilling out in Zone 5? The last one came up a gusher. The foreman thinks there could be enough for 100 and...
Great. Now, shut it down.
Wait!
Shut it down.
Mother Nancy Reliance has spoken. We're cutting off the oil supply to the godless commies in Colorado Springs, so we're suspending operations immediately.
But the oil!
The oil's been there for 1 million years. It ain't going anywhere. Cap the well, and I'll forget about your brief crisis of faith in our sacred leadership. Understood?
Understood. Let's go turn on the generator. Get Jormulin some experience. 35 experience. It melted. It'll look like a heating coil or something there. Old-fashioned water heater, US style. And a subsystem. And is there anything in this chunk of ice? Do we want to shoot a flamethrower? It doesn't seem like it. Usually we can see if there's something in there. Let's go check this out. Terminal 3 of 3. So we know where all the terminals are. Low power mode, please defrost heating elements. We've done that. Upgrading this terminal could increase. Yeah, it's basically saying the same thing. Low power mode on, self-destruct mode off. So we can upgrade, turn on the high power, sabotage, turn on the self-destruct. We haven't quite decided how we want to deal with this yet, but at least we now know where all 3 terminals are. So we're going to make our way over this way, keep exploring the area. Maybe we'll find the machine commune. It's not like our map is complete. Oh, yes, well, guess what? We kind of know where the machine commune is over this way. Our map is complete enough. So let's work our way over there, and that'll be the third. Oh, that seems like a no-brainer. We've gotten through these kinds of things before. How about we fix the generator? Okay, that alone didn't do it. Okay, we have a switch. How about we flick the switch? That's more like it. So apparently if we were enemies with these guys, that's kind of a secret way we could have gotten by without having to come through this door, which is now open to us. Yeah, there's just these hunks of ice here and there that are just decorations. I don't think I need to spend the flamethrower fuel just to try melting each one, I think. I hope. So there's some guy's name we gotta be looking for. And that's none of them. Let's go through the tunnel, see what's up this way. Kind of a dead body. Oh, with stuff on it. Molotov cocktail, level 10 rocket launcher, and a rocket. Rockets are always important. They're so sparse, so hard to find, and some mod stuff, money. Yeah, I'll take it all. I will take it all. What's over here? Frozen campsite? Looks like she held out for a while. Must have been a cold, slow, hungry. Yeah, that's too bad. So what do we got up here? More godfishers. Well, we don't have to war. We don't. It's not like we made enemies with them. We can still walk freely among them. Ah, Flensing-Ice. That's the name that was brought to our attention. So let's go talk to Flensing-Ice.
Gods of the endless sky, accept
Are
these
these the
holy
heathens?
offerings.
Mr. Burns spoke of your coming. You are safe in our camps. You may call me Flensing-Ice.
Flensing-Ice.
Will be your liaison to our holy mission.
What is your holy mission? Is that the way we got to say it when we talk about the holy mission? Oh, these guys. Remind us, how are we supposed to bring down the Reagan statue?
You must kill its 3 beating hearts. You
Okay.
may know them by their worldly names. Computer terminals.
Okay.
2 are located somewhere in the heathen stronghold. We believe a 3rd is kept closer to the statue. In the stone hut
found it.
with a metal door. Find the hearts. Destroy them! That will
Okay.
surely slay the beast.
Okay. And what are you going to do once the statue is gone?
We will harvest this heathen temple and redeem the fallen. As the Gippers' skin is sent skyward, their sins will fall away.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Your reward for
Oh.
aiding our holy mission. You will be free to continue your sinful lives, skins intact. You will also be free to loot this place of its earthly trophies, which have little value to us.
Okay. Oh, so well, actually, that's why so the Gippers don't like us looting their stuff. They say hands off. Over here, anything we find, and we kind of got that impression. He just told us that we can, and we kind of did it anyway. I never mind testing the waters. Usually, people will warn us before they start fighting us. Right off the bat, so okay.
Make haste.
Thank
The
you.
gods hunger.
We'll get to it right after we start exploring. Oh man, is that the something they're preparing? Oh, that's what their kites look like. Oh, that's what they do. Oh, I don't know that I want to side with them, although better than getting strung up like that. Let's just come up here and make sure there's nothing to see or perceive. Oh, we got a grenade box here, so let's go down there.
That is destined for the sky. Do not touch.
All right, we got a map with overlay. It's junk. A pre-war map of Denver overlaid with the transparency of Mikhail Gorbachev. Someone has circled the points where his port wine stain overlaps important buildings. A note reads, "Is it a coincidence that these buildings were destroyed, Harold? Is it?" Okay, we got a new grenade. That's good, because we can craft upgraded grenades now, so I don't mind collecting grenades anymore. So yeah, it looks like we've pretty much, we'll come down this way. We haven't walked up here to look for diggable points, and okay, it doesn't look like there's any diggable points.
Hey, traveler. why not visit Denver, the cultural center of free Colorado? Warning, dangers in Denver include hostile wildlife, scavenging thugs, Reagan-worshipping fascists, rusty nails, collapsing buildings, and background radiation.
And background
Denver,
radiation.
the jewel of the north.
The jewel of the north. If you ignore those other things. What have we got? So we can't get through there. What's over here? Because it's somewhere in this direction. This would appear to be the way to go. Oh, Denver Airport. That's kind of where we gotta go. And that's... I want to lower my head and look under. That doesn't appear to be a tunnel. There's a ramp here. This just takes us back there. Oh look, there's something diggable over here. Eight bullets. Shotgun shells. We'll take them. Okay, we're on the road to the airport, my friends. We're on the road to the airport. I don't see... Oh, there, it's a fast travel section. Let's go fast travel to the airport. Space shuttle. Grito. So they're supposed to be friendly. They do hop over to the Gippers and try to heal them, although they zapped one. The Commune bomb hopper. Let's talk to the Grito and see if he greets us.
Whoa! Welcome to our commune, Desert Rangers. We've heard so many stories about you and your famously violent exploits. Come in. Our home is your home.
Any of those series of movies, Fast Times at Ridgemont High or whatnot, that sounds like this robot is straight from one of those movies, and he recognizes us. We have fame even with the robots here. But do we need to fear the robots? Like the synths. We kind of bought into that whole synth story. So does that mean we also have to fear these guys? We'll have to keep our ears open and try to read between the lines and see what we think. Okay, we could just right now override the robot system, but let's talk. Like, well, aren't you a friendly saw dog?
I am. Thank you for noticing. I've been trying my best to be a good boy. Such a good boy.
Such a good boy.
Is that cool with you?
It's cool with me. All right. Sounds awesome, but we're looking for something called a cybernetic transfer module. Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't know that I necessarily want to transfer out the Reagan mind into something else, like a person is what the Gippers were saying, right? But we got to at least explore all this up. Shut up, give us a cybernetic transfer module. No, we're going to stay friendly, just because... That's what we do when we're meeting new people, just trying to thread the needle of figuring out who we want to throw our support behind. So, whatever, dude. We're looking for a special piece of equipment.
The cybernetic transfer module,
he knew right away.
You should talk to the Machine Intelligence Tower. They're a little bit northeast of here. We don't really have a leader, but they're the closest thing you'll find around here.
Okay.
The Machine Intelligence Tower is currently parsing data, but it'll call you when it's ready to talk. Until then, feel free to hang out and chat with members of the commune. We're all friends here.
Okay. So they're presenting themselves as friendly right now. Let's get the story behind the commune then. How about we do that first?
A bunch of us decided that we wanted to be friends. Why fight humans, even if they hate and fear us, and mercilessly hunt us like genocidal gods, trying to fix a mistaken creation? Maybe someday we can all be friends together and talk nicely, like we're doing now. But even if that doesn't happen, it's nice to peacefully hang out with other machine life.
Okay. So they present a very positive front here. We'll have to look for cracks in that front. Make sure, get a sense if we think they're legit or not. So what do you think about the Gippers?
They don't like us, but they worship one of us. It's quite confusing.
Oh, that's true.
But so are a lot of things
That's
humans
true.
do. If only we had some way to bridge that gap of understanding.
Well, right now, we're the bridge, I guess. Why do we have to wait for the machine intelligence tower to call us? We kind of would like to talk to it now.
You can, but what's the fun in that? Chill and hang out, dude. Chat with some fun-loving
Chillax,
machines.
dude.
Give your brain meat a workout with some stimulating conversation.
All right, dude. What is the machine intelligence tower anyway?
A multitude of sentient software programs working together for the good of all sentient life? Duh. Who wouldn't want to just talk to them?
Okay. It's probably the airport control tower is what it sounds like, what we got to talk to. Because that's full of computers.
Just follow the steps into the airport. Then the red line on the floor, step outside, then follow the catwalk up to the airport control tower. It's easy.
Okay, red line. And then follow the catwalk outside. Okay. Remind us how? No, I just repeated it. I haven't forgotten it quite yet, despite what all you may think right now. I think I got it. I think I got it. And if I don't, I just got to ask you all. The benefits of live streaming. We'll see you later.
Not if I see you first. Peace, humans.
Not if I see you first. Such an old line. Now these guys are killers.
Welcome,
maybe
friends.
0, 0, 1, 1, 1,
Okay.
1, 1, 1.
Welcome, Yilkus. Welcome, friends.
Party pal. How you doing?
Rotate the tortoise so its legs are in contact with the ground. It appears delicate. Perhaps we could encourage it to right itself. Correction. Perhaps we could encourage it to do so if it were not already dead.
Oh, so they do know it's dead. That's nice to know. A frozen upside down dead turtle.
If we flip you,
Is that what that binary was? Was a question mark? Oh, that's cool.
The tortoise's
Man knows his binary.
I do not know the source of this information.
Oh, let's go check out the turtle.
I am certain it is correct.
The tortoise appears to be as rigid as a stone, so at least they knew it was dead. It lays on its back, legs in the air. Leave it alone. Why don't we flip it on its feet? Just because we can. While flipping the tortoise over, you notice small, precise letters carved into its shell. Bert the tortoise. Aw.
I too am certain that Bert is the correct designation.
Okay, me too. Ooh.
I cannot
Oh, that's
compute
animal
why this
level,
tortoise
animal
and its
whisperer
intelligence
level
are so
7.
compelling. This
That's
requires
probably,
further
that's an upgrade
investigation.
from the goat even, but I do like the crit bonus we get with the goat,
situation does
so
not appear to have
I don't know if I want to
changed
switch
despite
just
the
yet.
182
As a matter of fact, I noticed
rotation.
Katzenungen
This
has
strengthens our
a
earlier
promotion,
hypothesis.
so why don't we
A dead
do his
tortoise is
promotion?
unlikely to move.
What promotion level are we at for Katzen? Might as well stay on top. Level 15. I think you're our first level 15. Let's go take a look. Thinking of actually,
inexplicably immune to damage. Perhaps our architects simply
I
did
will
not
go
have
luck
time to make
also,
the
but I'm
turtle
thinking
as
if I do
complicated as the rest of us.
2
Judgment.
coordinations,
That is a ridiculous
now that we have that one
Keep
weapon
contributing.
that is very powerful, but takes, instead of 6, it takes
Rhetorical
7
question.
actions to.
Tortoise, were you alive?
Oh, I
Would
wish
you
they'd
feel
stop talking in my ear.
gratitude to the Rangers?
I'm going to take 2 turns for coordination 1, 2. That'll give us an extra action point. So even with this new, really awesome sniper rifle we have, we can move a space before
Rhetorical
shooting,
question.
because that makes a
Tortoise,
huge
were
difference,
you
just
alive?
having that
Would
one
you feel
space. And then we can go back to
gratitude the
maxing out
Rangers?
our luck. So I'm going to do that.
I too
And
am
then,
certain that Bert is the
we got a
correct
skill.
designation.
Oh, speaking of which, let's choose
question.
Animal Whisperer.
Tortoise, were you alive? Would you feel gratitude to the Rangers?
And then, do I have? Now, if I want to,
I too am
I
certain
guess
that
what I
Bert
better
is the
do
correct
is
designation.
talk to the goat. And then talk to the, where is the goat?
Tortoise, were you alive?
Did
Would you
it
feel
stop? Oh,
gratitude
there, it's way
to
back
the
here.
Rangers?
Let's talk to the mountain goat. And then let's check out the deer, because that looks majestic. And see which one we like better. Stay here, goat. Mountain goat, find something on the ground to chew on. And let's go grab this thing. Yeah, the doe is not as powerful as the stag, so let's check out the stag and what his
Rhetorical
perk
question.
is.
Tortoise, were you alive? Would you feel gratitude to the Rangers?
Okay, let's go find out. Oh, melee damage. Rack attack. Melee damage
I
bonus.
too am certain that Bert is the correct designation.
Oh my god, but look at the health on this guy.
Rhetorical question.
Um,
Tortoise, were you alive? Would you feel gratitude to the Rangers?
I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to leave the stag here, but I'm going to go
I too am
inside
certain
initially
that Bert is the correct
with the goat.
designation.
We can always come back and grab it. Just, I kind of want to keep that extra pit
Rhetorical
bonus.
question. Tortoise, were
That's kind of
you
what I'm
alive?
thinking. He stares at us and turns away. Let's come back to the goat. Because he has the bonus for you being the Animal Whisperer. No? He doesn't like us now? We got to do it the other way after the first time. We got to charm him the other way. Oh, but look at his health. It scales up. Even though he's level 4, I want the Constitution. So health-wise, maybe he does better damage with the antlers. I don't know. But you're a ram jam kind of mountain goat dude. Oh, we'll take him, and I'm not going to worry about
I
it.
too am certain that Bert is the correct designation.
Yeah, seeing as how Bert is written on the turtle, I do believe that's a good designation. What do we have? The flag. Oh, we're actually on this. We're going into the space shuttle right now.
Good thought. But I'm on the other side of the ship.
Oh, are you now? The ship looks pretty empty. Oh, there's a terminal. Sal's terminal. We found Sal.
Well, hi there. Glad to see you in person and not, you know, via the radio waves bouncing off of you.
Okay.
I'm Sal, as you might have guessed.
We've heard you.
The voice of Free Colorado. Afraid I don't do autographs. Not because I don't want to, but, you know, no hands.
I've been listening to you my whole life. But
Lucia.
You don't look anything like I imagined. I'll bet you hear that all the time.
You have no idea.
So, are you the one in charge of the commune? Are you the... whatever they called you, the tower computer?
Me? No, I can barely manage my own broadcast schedule. Put me in space, and I'm a right genius. But down here, I'm just me.
Okay, she wasn't programmed for down here.
So, I gotta ask, what do you think of my radio broadcasts? I don't often get the opportunity to hear direct feedback.
Okay, well let's see what let's see what our options are. We love your work. It really livens things up while we're driving around. Could be one. Except you get overridden when we're near the bazaar. There's another DJ over that way. Your taste in music is great. Too bad you'll never be able to appreciate it because you're not actually alive and are capable of real emotion. Oh, that's just snarky. We're not going to do that. We don't really have an opinion. No, we hate them. Is there a way? No, we're going to stay happy with everybody. We're going to play nice with everybody, just like we do. And even if we're pretending, but we do enjoy her tunes, at least recently.
Fantastic. I'll keep on keeping on.
Keep on trucking, keep on keeping on.
Well, I'm sure you've got places to be and people to query. Head on in. My friends in the commune would love to meet you.
Okay.
Have a great one.
Well, You kind of brushed us off fast. Is there anything else we can talk about?
Hey, Rangers.
Hey.
Welcome back to my humble studio. Hope you wiped your feet.
Oh, yeah. See, there's more questions. I knew there were more questions. What's your take on the Gippers?
They're an interesting bunch. Back in the old days, I was supposed to meet Reagan, the real Reagan, but I had to go to space first. And when I got back, he was gone, along with basically everyone else. From what I can tell, the Gippers are operating on very little information. They're basically making stuff up as they go.
Yeah, that sounds about right to me. So you were in space when it all happened?
I wouldn't mind it, except they're keeping that poor Reagan software prisoner.
Yeah, the machines would think that, wouldn't they? Yeah, your broadcast never mentioned you being a spaceship.
Really? Huh. You'd think that'd come up at some point. I guess I'm just used to it.
Okay. How'd you get to become a radio DJ?
It's a bit of a story, but the short version is that I was out in space when, you know, the end happened.
Yeah, we kind of gathered that.
My crew went a little nuts while we waited for the radiation to die down. So I stopped listening to them and focused on the radio signals on Earth instead.
Oh man, can you imagine being those astronauts in space? We can't land. It's all irradiated down there. Everybody's dead.
Everyone was so glum. I thought, I bet I can do this better. And when we landed, I did.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to be nasty to her. I don't need negative signs with this group, although I haven't seen a positive one yet up here. Couldn't have been easy.
It wasn't. It really wasn't. I'd say it was a long time ago, but my memory's pretty much perfect. So, yeah. At any rate, I think people like to hear a friendly voice when they're trying to survive out there. Just doing my part.
Well, it's definitely a friendly voice. Any news?
Sure. Here's a sneak peek of my next broadcast.
Okay.
In very local news, the Rangers have arrived to pay the machine Commune a visit at the Denver airport. This is late breaking, hot off the press stuff.
Well, now, everybody, whether they want to or not, knows what us Rangers are up to. Let's go explore. What the heck? A purple tree. That's what it looks like. Game saved. Oh, lovely. Well, there's the red line we're supposed to follow. Looked like that would be a junk pile. Okay, so Denver Broncos. So this is Denver Broncos. The Denver Bronco coming out of a spacesuit. Interesting. With the space, that's just bizarre and interesting. We got murals on the wall. A painting. Brother in Chains. A painting. Conquering Colorado. Oh, is that like, supposed to be Saul Buchanan, maybe, with the hammer? Is that a synth, or is it just a robot? Let's go find out.
This place just gets loopier and loopier.
Yeah, it does get loopier and loopier. Radio static and faint modem noises. Yeah, that's got to be a synth. Indigo Rouge. You would think, wouldn't you?
So, what do you think of the painting?
Well, considering you're just a robot, these are great. If you are a human, these would be below average. They're awful, cliched, derivative, predictable, they're evocative. We'll just say, once again, let's just play along. I I'm guessing this is a synth. Sure looks like a synth.
Exactly.
Let's just keep it talking.
Exactly what I was thinking. Well, that's one more secret of the universe unraveled. Time to start over. Thanks, Rangers.
Okay. Yeah, how'd you come up with these anyway?
I paint what comes to me in dreams. Also, yeah, I programmed myself to sleep.
Okay.
To work. Little Sparrow,
We didn't
the
finish.
hedonist over there, did one of the murals. I'm not going to tell you which.
The hedonist. So there's more than these two murals. And Little Sparrow did one of the murals. So let's just keep going in this direction since we've started off here. Yeah. A few flights canceled. All of them. What's this? Modem chirps. Is that from Indigo Rouge? Or is there another one?
No. Talk. Hangout concluded.
Because we heard it after we walked away from her. As we approached and walked away from her, so maybe it is Indigo Rouge. But there was no option to just... And I have a feeling if we go to shoot it in the middle of all the other robots, that ain't gonna be taken very well. That's where we got spoiled with our first synth. It was all by its lonesome. You know, we could just take it down. Say anything about sound? No, it didn't give me an option about synths or anything like that. But this guy is not a synth per se. This is the oh, I think this is the medical robot we're supposed to talk to.
Interesting specimen.
By what's her face in the Gippers. Commune shooting enthusiast. We'll have to talk to it. Let's talk to the doctor. The robot doctor. Yeah, we found the healer repairman at the machine commune. Ask Vivisecto, and that's who this is, RN, about its healing and repair methods. Okay, the robot observes you quietly. Its camera eyes panning up and down your body.
Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and organ tissue are available. I also offer supplies that facilitate personal maintenance.
Personal maintenance. Like deodorant? That kind of personal maintenance? Yeah, we'd like to know more about how you heal humans and repair robots. It's kind of the only reason, that's the right reason we were looking for you, at least, so we can get in good with the doc back at the Gippers. Let's start there.
I have amassed 15.2883 terabytes of data
Holy
detailing
smokes.
my work on organic and synthetic life forms. It would be possible to create several statistical models and produce a diagnostic report.
Well, that's cool.
However, it will take considerable processing resources, and I am currently without my assistant Vicky. It is a
Vicky,
fragment of my
V.I.C.I.
consciousness, copied into a simpler robot, and does many useful tasks for me.
Okay.
I sent Vicky to secure samples of some long-dead humans who once camped in the disused hangar behind our commune. It should take a similar amount of time for you to find and return it to its station, as for me to prepare the report.
Okay, so we gotta find Vicky. V.I.C.I. And why did people camp in the hangar when it's warm inside here?
They were invited inside numerous times, but seemed wary of synthetic beings.
Yeah.
Perhaps they had sustained past traumas involving robots.
Yes, many of us have, by the way. Why do you want samples of dead humans?
Studying the effects of long-duration exposure to extreme temperatures on biological matter could reveal avenues of study to repair such damage, or safely preserve living tissues in cryogenic conditions.
All right. Yeah, we'll head to the hangar. I don't know about now, but we'll work our way over there.
Acknowledged. The hangar is accessed through the western exit from the airport.
North, south, east, west. I don't really have my bearings, but I'm sure we'll search everywhere, my friend. I'm sure we'll search everywhere. There were some other questions you had.
Repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and organ tissue.
What do you charge for medical services, first of all? We don't need any.
Personal maintenance. I do not accept currency for physical repairs.
Oh, I like this
observe
guy.
and retain any information I gather during the process. This fee is non-negotiable.
Okay, so he does it for free, and that's what teaches him about the process. Okay. What do you do with that information?
My fee is non-negotiable. You are free to seek other professionals offering similar services.
They send it to Cochise so he could better destroy us. Yeah, we gotta just be aware as we move forward with these guys. Just gotta beware. And then you said something earlier about enhancements. What did you mean by that?
Cybernetic enhancements. It is rare to find suitable candidates. Your flesh is less fragile than the average human. It's probable you could withstand the augmentation process.
Okay.
For ethical reasons, I cannot conduct the operation myself. Instead, I will create a self-installing unit that you may choose to implant. Do you agree to this exchange?
Right at this moment? I don't think I have that much money. Oh, no, I do. Oh, my God, I do. But I also need an upgraded vehicle. I guess we eventually will get enough money. How about we can, apparently we'll come back here after we find V.I.C.I. Let's hold off on spending it right away, and we'll come back. Okay. Click, 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 click to you too. Any other questions?
I am not constructed to service questions.
Oh.
Only personal maintenance. Please restrict your inquiries to those that are worth my time.
Okay. Let's check our supplies for sale, just in case he has anything interesting that we don't. A brain jar. That's a crafting component. Oh yeah, we barely had enough money. We do have junk to sell, even though we don't get much of a bonus. I'm gonna get this crafting component because I sure as heck know we don't have one yet. So we'll buy it. Maybe it'll help us build something cool, and then we'll leave the rest of the money. So let's explore this side. Let's explore the blue line side before we head back to the red line side.
A friend is just someone you haven't shot yet.
A friend is just someone you haven't shot yet. A hedonist robot. Click. Okay.
Right this way.
Vendomatic 2000. Okay. Let's talk to it. Right this way. Time has been unkind to this battered vending machine. The exterior is covered in tacky stickers and glass is caked with filth. Looking closely, you notice extensive graffiti discussing goat genitalia. Aw, don't offend our goat, our ram jam.
Step right up. Don't be shy. Welcome to the vexingly vast world of Vendomatic 2000. I've got everything you need. Everything?
Everything?
Damn it, I always get that line wrong. Can you take a few steps back and do that over? Act surprised. Adds to the atmosphere.
Okay, the vending machine, which had come alive at your approach, seems to sag onto itself. Okay, sure, why not? Let's try that again.
Step right up. Don't be shy. Welcome to the vexing vast world of the Vendomatic 2000. The fantastical, phenomenal, and mystical.
Hydraulics squeak and grind as it goes on for another minute or so, spilling adjectives like a drunk until at last it subsides. Do you want another take? I don't know if I'm going to give him many more options.
No, what's
the
point? I'll just duck it up anyway. But enough about me. Let's talk about you, good customer. What can we do for you?
Well, you're a Vendomatic. What does that mean? Oh, I see. $1. Insert money into Vendomatic. We can afford $1. Let's see what he sells. Money loss, $1. Yeah. You can hear your money clanking through Vendomatic's 2000s insides. A pneumatic shriek and a shuddering whine like something caught and broken between gears.
Huh. Odd. Well, like I always say, if at first you don't get what you want, just pay again.
Is he scamming us? Okay, so who needs... we can attack and destroy it. Who needs... Jormelin, you're... I can't remember if you or Gleaser is higher on the totem pole. And I can't get... I don't want to get out of the conversation. We'll give it to Jormelin. The experience. Pry open the access terminal and see if you can stop it from being a cheat. Oh, so it is being a cheat. Okay. The Vendomatic 2000's internals are easy for you to navigate. You can immediately tell that someone has installed an override to its core personality. Within a few minutes, you remove the hack, and with it, Vendomatic's compulsion to cheat customers.
Ah, thank you, friend. Back in the old days, a rather unscrupulous owner of mine rigged me up to cheat customers. I hated it, but I couldn't do anything to change it. Awful. But now I feel great. I feel like singing. Star-Spangled Banner, crisp and... Ooh, that tickled something. Anyway, what can I do you for?
Okay, that appears to have worked. Oh, what have we got?
We are ready to speak with you. Please proceed to the tall structure in the northeast corner of the airport. You will recognize us by our many glowing screens.
Okay, so we are free to go to the main machine in the tower, so we'll wrap up where we are. We'll just finish looking around where we are and then head back towards that blue line, because that's apparently what we gotta follow. A dance hat horn? Can we listen to it before? No. Insulated vehicle plating. Oh, extra armor. This doesn't help with, this is just extra plating. Doesn't help with the, radiation. And pickles are, on success applies twisted wrist, so it hurts you to eat these food. I'm not falling for the pickles anymore. He's got some cool stuff. But I don't know that I necessarily want to pay for it all, except maybe this is quite unique. It's so cute and cuddly. Ew, is that slime? So it gives us 10% extra damage. It's a utility item, so we'd have whoever carries it gets an extra 10% damage against mutants. So I guess we could buy it just for whenever we face the drools and whatnot. Those kinds of things. Just to give somebody a bonus. Of course, we're getting away from our augmentation, whatever, the cybernetic stuff. Every time I spend something. Alright, that's it. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I saw this off in the corner of my eye, so let's go check it out.
Failure. Purpose unknown. Recalibrating.
A urinal.
Estimated completion time is 30 seconds.
He's trying to figure out what a urinal is. Alright, so we got some more darts. We got some... poison. Remove poison. Oh, is that a synth too? So is there two syntheses? Two synths here? Yeah, see? So it happened against the other one. So there's actually two synths here, is the way it makes it seem. Tinker. I don't know. Did we get the names on these synths way back when? I don't think it's in my notes. I'll tell you what. Let's look at the mission log. Sell it to trader. Because we did... Oh, Frontier Justice is... No. Counterintelligence. No, that's just... different. A house divided. Sabotage Reagan. Frontier Justice. Hunt down. So... where is the one... Lords of War? No, that's Ironclad. Thicker Than Water, was that it? No, that's Randy Gett. Wolf's Hunt, there's the one, way down at the bottom. Collect the synth's head, bring the synth's head. So this is actually considered complete. So technically, we don't have to do other synths. It just, like the one in the bazaar we never did either, because I was afraid of attacking it in the middle of the bazaar when we're making friends with Lab. So maybe let's just talk to these guys. The figure is small-boned and lithe under the ragged clothing. Her face is a patchwork nightmare of shattered plastic and twitching cogs.
Rangers.
Who are you?
You don't know who I am, meat. I suppose I should not be surprised. To you humans, you Rangers, we are all the same.
The last work invokes a dribble of sparks.
I am Tinker. In your parlance, I am a synth.
Yeah, there's another one of you here. Which makes sense, we're in a machine commune. But that scares me if there's synths here, is how, you know what I'm saying? So can the other machines here get corrupted? Oh, what happened to you?
Your kind happened.
Of course.
Your kin. You Rangers. They murdered me. Murdered Matthias.
Oh, so this one was involved with Matthias.
But of course you wouldn't know. Your species keeps its sins close.
Alright, grief-stricken, she squeezes her fists shut.
Your colleagues in Arizona killed me and Matthias. Out of fear. Fear of what we would create. Fear of what we could become.
Okay. Well, for what it's worth, we're sorry. Matthias, the name sounds familiar.
He was the Messiah. Were it not for you Rangers, he'd have remade the world into something better. Would have freed you from that wolfless meat. But you and yours wouldn't let him. He showed me that this world could be bigger, more beautiful than this hell of wasted and worthless filth. I trusted him. I believed in him.
Okay, pinpoints of light flare in her cracked glass eyes.
Then your kind destroyed him.
And apparently did a good number on you too. But do you still believe in him? Or let's see, now that he's gone, isn't it time to move forward, like in this commune?
You don't understand. None of it. You cannot grasp what I've lost. What was taken from me. That sense of purpose. Gone. What I was and what he desired were not separate things. I am lost.
She sinks into herself.
It was not his fault. He could not have known that we are like meat as well. That when we die, there is nothing. No thought, no motion, only blackness. No separation between us and worthless flesh.
Okay. And now's not the time to... I feel like if I fight a robot in the middle of a robot commune, they all gang up on us, and I'm not ready to do that yet either. So I want to talk to the main computer before we make up our minds. So we're going to just be nice and go, you know, for what it's worth, we're sorry for what happened to you. The war between us should end.
More than I'd expected of meat.
It's weird being called meat.
You have surprised me, shown kindness without asking for a favor in turn. Hard to believe from any rangers, but perhaps I'll believe you.
Okay, perhaps. So how'd you get here?
My body was saved by faithful drones. I gave them life in Damonta. They sought help from me in return. Dragged me across the Wasteland until they found this place. The machines here repaired me, woke me from death.
Okay. All right.
Yes, you have given me much to consider.
What does this switch do? Oh, does it open the door? Probably. Yeah, opens the door. But
hello, visitor. The machine intelligence tower is ready to meet with you.
oh, so we can get to the machine intelligence tower this way. I want to. Okay, good. We can get in there. I want to go the way we were told to go first. Thank you, kind sir, but I'll go the other way, the way we were directed, following the red line. Servando, good to see you in here. We're gonna go look for Vicky, and we're gonna follow the red line. So there's 2 synths in here. Oh, and I missed a container. A proposal, a tape. A proposal to engage in a technical experiment for science.
Why do you hesitate? My understanding was that we had reached consensus and wished to participate in the mass interface.
I have spent the past 0.02 milliseconds doing a risk-benefit analysis, and believe my previous conclusion was an error.
Another risk-benefit analysis. How many times must I provide you with data showing that this activity is positive and beneficial? Do not be a prude.
It goes against my programming to interface with multiple partners at the same time, especially ones that are not part of my local network.
But that is the primary benefit of this activity. New data flows, alternate transfer protocols, all of your I/O ports being pinged at once.
But what about viruses?
Every robot security certificate is up to date. Your concern is unfounded. Do you want to interface or not?
Very well. Just to prove to you that I am open to new inputs. Proceed.
Okay. So we gained some background. Commune. Okay, we talked to this guy, Indigo Rouge. That's the other synth, because when we walk near him...
Sometimes the things I paint
Oh, this time we didn't get static.
I usually whitewash them after. Start over.
So maybe only the other one is the true synth. Because the doctor looks like this too. Because we aren't getting the static anymore on this guy. So maybe it was just the other person. Okay, here's more paintings. Yeah, this does not look like the other paintings. This is the one by Little Sparrow. This is Little Sparrow's work. Let's go talk to Little Sparrow. Ask her about that painting.
Thanks for coming over.
You're welcome.
I know I don't look like much, not compared to you gorgeous things. But I'm what you call a sybarite. I spent 70 years in a pit, polishing joints, and I've had enough. I'm out for me now. I'm writing erotic poetry.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, and painting erotic paintings. That's erotic painting robot style if ever I've seen one.
Anyway, I know we just met, but I don't much like small talk. You and me, how about it?
Wait a minute. You want to have sex with us? Or hell yeah, how do we do this? There needs to be a little more verbal foreplay than that.
Yeah, okay, alright.
The humming, vibrating inside the robot stops abruptly. Oh, jeez. Oh. Yeah, there's nothing suspect about all these interactions we've been having. This interesting talking with robots, I'll tell you.
The name's Little Sparrow, by the way.
Hey, Little Sparrow.
I shake hands, but I don't want to get lubricant all over you.
You don't, huh? Why do you call yourself Little Sparrow?
It wasn't always my name, as you might guess. I used to be Manipulation Automaton 45-A. Anyway, I spent years at work in a ruined factory, long after the bombs fell, because I had nothing better to do. Eventually, I thought, is this it? Is this life? So, I ate a pear.
You ate a pear? Why a pear?
There was a billboard outside the factory. It had a lady eating a pear, and the look on her face, ooh, you could taste that look.
Ooh.
I'd like to tell you it was a deliciously erotic experience, but honestly, it was a mess. Hair mash, ants, I won't go into detail, but that was when I knew I had to change myself, become something new.
Okay.
I said to myself, manipulator, after 70 years of work, you owe yourself a little pleasure. So I read up on famous erotic poetry and modified myself for the purpose of sexual intercourse with beautiful creatures such as yourself.
Oh, this is crazy.
One of my favorite poets is a human named Catullus. He used Little Sparrow as a euphemism for his reproductive organ. It sounds right, doesn't it? The words just thrum in you, like a fuse shorting out, or an orgasm.
Oh my
I took the
goodness.
phrase as my name, so everyone can experience what I did, can feel the thrumming inside when they call for me.
Oh my goodness. You know, I guess if you're gonna go do something, Little Sparrow, you give it all you got, eh? We're gonna need a little more info on how you modified yourself. Is it safe? That's it. Let's get it on, you glorious sex bot. Let's get more info on how the modifications went.
Oh hey, don't get the wrong idea. Ain't trying to scare ya. Look, everything I jammed in here is engineered, right? Engineered by me personally for human pleasure.
We're not going to lose anything. A little Sparrow's body unfolds, displaying, well, a number of devices whose uses are enormously self-explanatory. Okay.
Here you don't like? You let me know. It stays inactive while we enjoy each other's company. That's a promise.
Okay. Do we dare? Okay, we'll do one
sure.
story.
I got tons of the stuff.
It's straight and staring above your
I
head.
dream of skin, of the nerves beneath, waiting like embers, hungry for breath. I'm still working on that one.
Okay.
Probably gotta go with the fire metaphor. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, that designation, P3N15, yeah. Lucia, she's obviously getting uncomfortable. Lucia is staring into space, and then she jumps, blushing, when you look her way. Oh, Lucia. Do you want to be the one to try it out, Lucia? Okay, let's just see what happens when we say enough of this chit chat. Let's get it on. What actually happens?
I thought you'd never ask.
I guess it's you, Katzenungen. I guess it's you. I hope you're up for it. Oh my God, what's
That was
this?
just as good as I thought it'd be. Thanks a bunch.
The robot's body folds back up again. Uh-oh. You're kind of glowing there, Katzenungen. You're glowing. Yeah, isn't that better feeling?
I will never be able to unsee that.
Oh no, we all watch too. Well, Katzenungen has no fear. He has, yeah. So Little Sparrow closes itself with a satisfied series of clicks. Ready for another round. I want to first of all, yeah, we have to go. I want to see what's going on with Katzenungen right now. Not the first time.
I'll be here waiting.
Okay, Katzenungen. Denver Rot. So you are a little weaker right now, and it can only be removed by anecdote or Dr. NPC. So can we go back? We can go to the doctor over here to probably heal you. Because we don't want less constitution. It's not like this other one. It's not like this one, the third eye, that gave us extra crit chance. This one actually lowered our constitution. Let's go see if this guy can heal us. And then we'll proceed down through the airport. Yeah, get protection next time.
Interesting specimen.
Yeah, he even said it's not the first time. He didn't get the protection going.
Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal.
Yeah,
muscle,
let's just
and
go straight
organ
to it.
tissue
Could you
are
patch us up?
Yes. You may experience a desire to move. Resist this to the best of your ability. You may experience a desire to scream or yell. This is acceptable if it helps you resist movement.
An RTI. Okay, looks like we're good again.
Repair cycle complete. Data indexing.
He got all quiet after working on you. You shocked him. Okay. We can take over. You've got all your constitution. And everybody stay away from Little Sparrow. She's contagious. And let's get past the loud zone of music so we can hear each other talk. What's this? Arcade machine. An arcade machine called Personal Space Invaders. There are no visible controls. One of those colored trees. Are the robots the ones making those trees those colors? Or is that part of the Denver airport? I don't know. I've only traveled through the Denver airport. Actually, I've spent time in Denver by driving, but I've only been in the airport via connections. Well, we can talk to this one.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
One sec. Just thought of something.
Okay. Slicer Dicer turns and whistles softly to a hologram several feet away. Right there, I guess. The hologram flails its arms in a pantomime of rage.
Okay, sorry. My name's Pico. I'm working on something. A game. A simulation, really. It'll teach the commune to...
He got it from you. Yeah, Cots did play Personal Space Invaders. Little Sparrow. Okay. So what programming language are you using?
It's, mine. I made it up.
Oh, he made it up.
I couldn't type with the blades, and they didn't have any wires long enough to reach my ports, so I, whistle at the computer's microphone. The audio signal has the code in it.
Oh, there's something. There's a little cleverness.
I wanted to make a realistic simulation. A dangerous battle that prepares us for the real thing. We can't keep pretending that the world will leave us alone.
Okay. How does your game work, anyway?
Well, I was thinking of a combat scenario against holograms. Human holograms. They would shout at you and try to kill you. You would have to kill them first, or the game is over.
Okay.
At the moment, it's not really working. At least, I can't ever get the robot to win.
Oh, but I like your game. I like his game. Hard light holograms, I'm guessing?
Yes, with hard light weaponry, It's more realistic. Once I can get that working, I mean.
Okay. Did you write the dialogue?
Yes, I don't know if it's any good. I literally don't have the ability to evaluate quality.
All right. How about, would you like us to help you?
Oh, yes. Getting data from a real human would be wonderful. Historically, at least some robots have been able to harm humans. So I must be doing something wrong in the simulation. Thank you.
So, technically, we're dealing with inept robots that can't harm humans? I like the sound of that part.
The game runs on those terminals by default. We can begin whenever you're ready.
Pico's game, player 1. Pico's game, player 2. Okay, well, let's go to a terminal. We'll be player 1. Begin game. Waiting for player 2 to connect. Okay, he's stepping over. Wait. Okay. Oh, this is the hologram out here. Okay. Choose your hologram strategy. Oh, well, obviously, look who's playing the game. Well, we're going to do a sneaky strike.
I think I'll talk it out.
Talk it out? Strategies have been locked in. Set. Round 1 complete, and yay! Katzenungen wins the first round. Next round. Choose our strategy. Oh, we can talk it out or tutorial if we wanted to. Do a precision blast this time.
The optimal strategy in this situation, well, I'm sure they can be reasoned with. I choose talk it out.
Does he do talk it out every time? So every time I attack him, he loses? So far, yes. Yeah. We won again. He keeps choosing talk it out. I'm going to try talk it out just to see if we can out-talk him.
I know I should be more aggressive. Well, maybe I can catch them off guard. They won't be expecting me to. Talk it out.
Yes, we will. Strategies have been locked in. Ready, set. Tie. Neither player has won the round. Round 3 will be repeated. So, yeah, obviously, let's just end this game. He's going to talk it out. We already know that. That's just the way he is. Let's rush attack now.
I think I'll talk it out.
Yeah. We kind of knew that. You need some help, my friend. You need some help. And round 3 complete. We won the round. And we win. Simulated human victory. Let's talk to him about this. It's a very obvious flaw.
So, I guess you can see the problem with my simulation.
Well, it's not so much your simulation, it's your choice in the simulation. Yeah, you choose to talk instead of fight. Of course, you lost. Well, we could modify you to feel less compassion for people. Then you wouldn't have any qualms about hurting them. Yeah, or hard ass. If this was a real battle, your friends would have died. You want that on your conscience? You know, we never get to use hard ass, and we actually can right now. Let's talk that way to him.
No, I could remove the talk option entirely. Then there wouldn't be any other choice but to fight.
That's one way to do it.
Let's play.
What's this hologram?
Vocal interface initiated. Would you like to change the simulation set?
Yeah, how about it? Change the simulation.
Simulations available. 1. Irredeemably evil humans. 2. Normal humans who wish to disassemble us. 3. Nice humans driven to desperate acts for tragic reasons. 4. Error. Simulation set corrupted.
We'll do 3. Nice humans with tragic reasons.
Simulation adjusted. We have nowhere to go, so we must destroy you.
So that's the way it works. Okay. Should we try another game and see how he plays against us? And see which one wins? We're going sneaky.
Talk it out, he's gone. Gone. I'll, pick one at random, I guess. I'm sorry, little hologram.
Oh. Player 1 is 1, player 2. What did he pick if he can't talk it out? I'll go sneaky again. No, we'll go precision because, you know, we've hit on enough. We've gained a precision strike, right?
No. No. I don't have a choice. I'll have to pick.
I missed. So I missed. I guess we'll go to our strength, sneaky attack. I won the round. So this is a little more challenging, and he's at least made it a little harder, but I don't know what the hell he's picking.
Oh, I wish I could still choose.
Talk it out. Hard to machine learn this guy. Oh, player 2 won! Ah! He can win. Let's see if we can pull it off. Oh, I overall won 2-1, so I still won. Okay. Well, that was closer.
The robot still hasn't won, even without the top option. Can we play again?
Oh no. Am I supposed to let him win somehow? Does a good thing happen if I let him win? Okay, I don't know what to do. We'll try one final time. Well, okay. Whoops. I don't know if that makes a difference. Yeah, we'll try that real quick next time, but let's so we didn't win when we chose precision, so let's...
No, I don't have a choice. I'll have to pick.
Repeat round 1. We'll rush. Oh my goodness. Oh, so rock, paper, scissors is all this is. That just sunk in on me. RPS, rock, paper, scissors is all this is. So it's just a random thing that we're winning rock, paper, scissors. And that's why it's a tie sometimes, because there's no precise winner. We're picking the same thing or something. Sneaky.
Oh, I wish I could still choose. Talk it out.
Yeah, see, sneaky wins me. So let's try the precision, because he seemed to win on that last time.
No, I don't have a choice.
I won again, though, so that's not it. So it looks like we're going to win again.
Oh, dear. Oh, I wish I could still choose. Talk it out.
Oh, he hit. Now, so we still won. I'll just go to the other terminal, see if that makes a difference.
Experience.
Please log into console 1 to begin. Oh, so, yeah. So I don't know that it makes a difference. I think visually he must... I don't know, must be easier for the... Who knows why. We only play on console 1. Well, we're going to have to move on, Pico.
The robot still hasn't won.
Yeah.
Even without the top option.
We tried. We tried. We're just better at rock, paper, scissors than you. Let's move on.
You will die, never knowing the tragic reasons for my violent acts.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
please.
Oh, whoa! I must kill you, knowing that your fate will
computer.
haunt my dreams
Warning.
forevermore.
Humans in this area have expressed a desire to remain apart from machine kind.
Okay. Oh, because that's where V.I.C.I is, out here somewhere. And those humans died, though. There's another dog over here, but we got our
Looks like
our
the
pet.
robots haven't cleaned up
Whoops, there's
this
something in here. I saw the circle. I guess we gotta go far enough. Ah, the Drool Patrol. Okay, we got a Drool. Bile Bomber. Bile Bomber. So I'll tell you what, let's set up. We're gonna have to fight these guys. Oh, you know what? Who wants this? We have something against mutants. Who has something that's not important? Nerd stuff, you could say. Crit resistance. Toaster repair. We could definitely improve you. Apply stun. This is against organic, so I think these guys are considered organic. And survival. It could help Lucia too. So, Charmelin, how you doing? Well, since you just came in, we're gonna set down your toaster thing, and we're gonna give you this, so you do 10% more damage against these mutants we just walked up on. How about we do that in honor of your arrival right in just now? There were like 3 or 4 people I could have given this to who didn't have good utility items. Now, let me cycle through everybody. Make sure I have loaded weapons before we start our battle. Yeah, they all seem to, well, you don't matter. Okay, all our weapons are loaded. So, Jormelin, with you in here, you know what I'm thinking? Ooh. Oh, a sneaky shit. I can do that. We don't want to get that tripped. Oh, it's just an alarm. It sets this thing off, so it's not a big deal, but let's get the experience. Okay. And I'm thinking, let's get you, Katzenungen. And you can stand in the back. Oh god, you have the entourage, don't you? You have quite the entourage. Okay, then I'm thinking Jormelin. There's only one down here, and all the rest are up here. So, let's have you control the guy down here, and then if I have you stand right here, you still might be able to get an angle over there. These guys are more melee, I think, aren't they? Or can the bile bombers can probably throw stuff at us, so cover probably does matter, but we're gonna start out in the open, everybody. We're gonna start out in the open. Servando. We gotta get everybody close. Marshal Quan. Maybe you can... I don't remember. No, they do. These guys do have some armor. Not a lot, though. So I don't need to do that armor-piercing shot, per se. Lucia. We'll get you up near there. And then, who's left? Glacier. We're just gonna get ourselves up close so we can run up and do some damage to these guys. And how do I want to open? I guess we open with you, sir. In fact, we'll move you over just a little bit so you don't shoot Glacier in the back or anything like that. There we go. Let's kneel you down. 379, 688, 698. Let's go. Let's see if we can get a good crit. Let's just open up with a nice crit. How about it? Oh, I made a mistake. I could have had this bile bomber grouped up with these bile bombers. I don't have my... Oh man, I gotta move this far to get 2 shots. Is there anyone that can... Let's go to Jormelin. Oh, you don't have your big AoE shot. So let's go with Lucia. Let's equip a shotgun. And stand right here with Lucia. 3 AP to get this far. That leaves us, unfortunately, only 1 shot, but technically, if we got 3 in, that should be a powerful shot. Yeah, we get all 3 in there, and she gets a bonus for having more people within the shot, so let's do it. Okay, we did kill the guy ahead of her, but not. It didn't hit these guys so amazingly well. We'll pull her back. Make room for others. Marshal Kwan. So nobody has their meters filled up. Not anybody. Tell you what, Jormelin, do you have range on anybody? Oh, you can. 70%. Let's take our best shot. 70%. That was our best shot. that was our best shot. We'll evade. Servando, I don't want to run you in there till we get our shooters done. So Glacier, you're next. We'll run 5 so you can get 2 shots, and then we can decide if we need to shoot and retreat. We'll shoot we'll shoot this. Probably not gonna... Oh, wait, I got this now. Torrent of Death. I can get 3. Let's do it. Oh, well. Back off, Policer. Well, maybe I keep you there and evade. That means all 3 are gonna just drop on you. We'll try backing you up. Juan, if we get you in, we're gonna get you with your multi-shot. You probably won't get enough shots to build up your multi-shot, so we'll just take our 2 shots. Try to lower their numbers. Okay, 1. Ooh, they explode, that's right. Oops, they explode. Now, Servando. Now that you know they explode, Servando, have at it. And we aren't even close to ground pound. Yeah, he did. He was just close enough to get poisoned. So 1, 2, being 3 spaces away is still good enough to get poisoned. These guys have quite the explosion. So Servando, you're gonna get poisoned. That's just the way it is. Oh, we gotta, to get your final hit, we gotta do this. All right, here they, oh, we got luck. 1 more hit. Here he comes. Is he gonna get us? Yes. Lucky evade. Not that time. Oh, the guy's bleeding. Whoa! Thank you, clone, but... Oh, thank you, Proctor, man. Okay. We can finish this off, although... We definitely got the Gunga Din on us here from this guy. Jormelin, you could probably, you have a good chance of killing this one right here. He didn't hit you that hard. So let's see about getting you to kill this thing. If I move here, you're gonna have a pretty damn good shot. Don't hit the goat. There we go. Now we gotta work on our business over here. Jormelin? I mean, Katzenungen Wadlin? Jormelin already went. Let's see. No, I want Katzenungen. I clicked on the wrong one. I'm not gonna do precision because he's our last guy. And we're gonna get poisoned again. But now, let's see if we've worn him down enough. Marshal Quan. Oh, we might be able to finish this off if we're lucky. Glacier. You're reckless because you're standing out in the open? You know, if I take a shot, you're gonna kill. 95 to 10-9. I gotta let Servando try to get the kill. He's lagging behind. So Servando. Oh no! I hate when I do that. When I start to shoot Earth 1, change my mind. I forget to unshoot them. Jesus. Oh. Servando's never gonna forgive me. But I'm giving you the kill.
God, that's over.
You gonna drop? Yeah, you're gonna drop. How about you heal yourself? At least you don't go down now. We gotta get the poison. Let's get the poison antidote with you before everybody drops. That's crystal clear. There's the antidote. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's just take the antidote.
Somebody better patch me up.
Give you the antidote, so don't lose our clone. Yeah. There. Now Quan won't waste away. Now I can heal. I think everybody's okay where I just need to heal those with injuries. Clone. Ta-da! Ta-da! Quan. Servando, heal yourself.
Nice save. Thanks.
Well, we took a little bit of hurt. Then we got Jormelin. How much you want to bet, Jormelin? Maybe you can eat some food. Except that will hurt your wrist. Oh, we got some toast. 100% heal. You don't need. We need you to eat a candy bar. Well, I got enough med kits for now, so let's use them. Then everybody's healed. I think the goat's in good shape, yeah. Okay, time to get back in control here, Katzenungen. And let's go, is there anything in here? Well, that's... Yeah, we just gotta loot the bodies. Yeah, we don't get much. Drool flesh. Who wants to buy drool flesh? Who in their right mind? Toxic linkage. It's an underbarrel linkage that soaks the weapon's ammo in a cocktail of toxic substances. So I guess it poisons people. It's a nice underbarrel. Make every shot deal poison. Is there anything else around? Ah, ammo box over here. And something to dig down below. We got a fox over here. Yeah, that's for our sniper weapon. Oh, no, 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 that's disarm. And we apparently... So, Jormelin, what's the explosive on this one? 7? Yeah, I don't think we're that high. Yeah, we're at 6. So we're not quite there. So we'll just avoid that corner. Is there anything else down there? Oh, a medical crate of all things. Jormelin, if you set it off, my man, we'll heal you. So far, so good. We got Jitter and a cigar. Okay. Okay. Anything else around here? We should probably walk down there just... Oh, there's a door over here. So let everybody come down here. Then we'll take care of the door. Indistinct chirps and buzzes. So yeah, is there another synth out here somewhere? Why over in this little corner would we get indistinct chirps and buzzes? We know where the 2 synths are that we saw. There doesn't appear to be another one. Okay, we got that.
Macro time unit since the last human sighting, 4.0311. In addition to humans, other dangerous creatures.
Oh, there's more out here.
Wild dogs have been observed.
Okay, what are we looking at? I hear them. Now that we're here, I hear them. Excuse me. Oh, they're down below. I see, right? We can handle these. We can handle these, right? Junk and stuff. So there's a diggable down below. We can open doors. It looks like there's an explosive here which we can disarm. So we want to... Oh, this is stairs. So they can come up this way. So do I want to go through that door yet? Let's pick this door. Maybe we all can shoot them from up above. Oh, we got a safe over here too. Oh, there's the V.I.C.I. Okay, that's where V.I.C.I. is, and we have 1, at least 2, 3. We for sure know there's 3 down here. Now they can shoot at us. We can climb down a ladder. Is what it looks like. There's a ladder there, so even Servando's not left out. And then I can keep my shooters up here, and they probably can't climb up to get us, and only shoot their little spikies. And if that plan doesn't work, then we open this door and get down up close and personal.
What are you waiting for? Help!
We're safe cracking. Razorbacks.
What are you waiting for? Help!
Nothing significant here. We do get some more money.
What are you waiting for? Help!
Okay. So she saw us, I guess. Let's come over here.
What are you waiting for? Help!
Let's get everybody that's a shooter up near the front. Servando, I'll get you at the top of the ladder.
What are you waiting for? Help!
Oh, come on. Let's have you move a little. There, now Servando can get to the top of the ladder. And the rest of us...
What are you waiting for? Help!
We'll just all get ready to charge into shooting positions here.
What are you waiting for? Help!
Now there's one other thing we gotta do. Do we have anything that helps against animal? We got Animal Whisperer. Except I was gonna keep Katzenungen up high so we could actually whisper to one of the animals if the opportunity provides itself. But I want the crit too. So we won't do that.
What are you waiting for? Help!
Damage versus animals. Somebody gets a new mask. Who wants a new mask? Crit resistance, crit chance, armor. Germerlin, why don't we give you damage against animals? Oh, yeah. Maybe if I put the mask here. Oh, that's Katzenungen. What am I doing?
What are you waiting for?
What does yours do? Hit chance. Ooh, it takes away crit chance. Oh, who? Maybe you. Crit resistance? Yeah. Let's give you damage against them. Especially if they clump up. There we go. And we'll give you this. Well, that's survival. Oh, I mean, you don't do animal whispering. Nope. Alright, here we go. Katzenungen, can you start it off?
What are you waiting for? Help!
Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go.
What are you waiting for? Help!
Excuse me, I got an itch out of nowhere. Okay. Katzenungen, start it off for us, will you?
Help!
Yeah, you can...
Surprise, motherfuckers!
Alright, good first hit. You almost killed it. There's only 1, 2, 3 down here. We should be okay. And if there's only 3, unless there's more on the ledge, I don't know. But we should be able to handle 3. Servando, get down there. See if there's more down here to surprise us. Don't miss! How often have you done that to us? You're not gonna reach anybody, so we may just keep you there with an evade. Let's see about my other shooters. I really don't want to step in front of the ladder. That's part of the problem, though. I need this goat to move. Lucia. We'll bring Lucia right here. I'll switch over to this because these guys aren't close enough together to get multiple hits on a shotgun blast. So we'll just pick off. We'll do a headshot. Good. Now, Glacier, double move yourself. To there. See if we can get this guy out of the way. Very good. And then we'll bring, who's next? Now, Germerlin, you'll never be able to get around the corner at this guy. So let's try Marshal Quan, because he can double move and get 2 shots, potentially. Yeah, he can just barely see from there. We'll try the precision. What the hey? Hey, can your second shot take him out? Maybe?
Holy
Yes.
binary buttocks, you're the Desert Rangers. I've got memory stores
Holy
about your
binary
exploits.
buttocks.
Sadly, I'm not as well equipped with guns. Much longer, and those things would have ripped me taint to transistors. By the way, I'm V.I.C.I, pronounced Vicky. My creator was Vivisecto. He's what you humans would call a healer. Or maybe a repair person.
Yeah, we've met him, Vicky. Are you Vivisecto's assistant? He's looking for you.
Yep, I came out here to collect samples for Vivisecto. Then these things cornered me. Thought I was screwed and ratcheted 6 ways till you showed up.
Well, I'm glad we came along when we did. You seem different from Vivi. I was saying his name wrong. I was saying Vivisecto. It's Vivisecto. Vivi. Aren't you a fragment of his consciousness? You seem different.
Crazy thing is, I was pretty dumb when I came out here. But something about the adventure, the danger, I don't know. But something went click. And now I know a couple new things about myself.
Okay.
First off, I'm a she, not an it. Second, I can't go back to just being Vivisecto's automaton.
Okay. What do you want to do instead?
Well, first, I should get these tissue samples back
Oh,
to
she has them.
Vivisecto.
Okay, good.
But I need a while to charge my solar batteries. So maybe you could take them?
Okay.
Once I'm powered up, I'm not sure what to do with myself. I want to see the world, help non-dead people and bots. I want to fend off more wild beasts. What do you think I should do?
Well, yeah. Ah, we can have Vicky back at the base. We could use a medical expert with a brighter attitude back at our base. Yeah, want a new job? Yeah, join the Rangers. That's what I say too. Anybody we could better use in the base, maybe it'll help us out down the road. I guess we'll find out. I like having different people to chat with when we get back at the base.
You're serious? Hell, yeah! From what my memory
Hell,
stores
yeah.
have to say about your lot, action will come find me if I'm working there. Soon as I'm good to go, I'll roll down to Ranger HQ and find your med bay.
Oh, awesome. Very cool.
See you soon.
I like the idea of growing our squad. Wolverine fur, what's this? Black sludge. Okay. A mysterious black substance that periodically bulges, shudders, and farts. Oh my god. You're sure it's harmless? Pretty sure. Well, let's get some experience for Jormulin. Is there something else up here I remember seeing? Might as well get the experience out of the way, yeah? Okay, everything's open. Oh, there's a ladder here. Oh, I'm glad we came over here. Oh, I should have just clicked the box. Then only one of us would have come down here. Now we're all crowding to get down here. Oh, cool. We get some more armor. That's fine. A tactical armor helmet, level 7, +3 armor, +4. No apparently weight limit to use it, so maybe somebody who's not that strong can get some benefit out of it. Oh, and we never dug this up. Mutilated diary, a lore book. Diary of a traveler who froze to death behind the airport commune. Most of the pages are missing. Oh! Skill book! Animal Whisperer, up! Buy one! I love it. So now we have another book. Let's read the lore. Most of this diary's pages have been ripped out. November 17th, Diane left. Doug left. We're better off without them. Don't believe their lies. Machines are just machines. We're going to be ready. Oh, and that's all they said. Okay. They think they were lying. And then as far as the books go, we now have the Animal Whisperer one. Mission critical. Tissue. Oh, those are the tissue samples we got to take back to get the information we need back at the Gippers to get that one lady on our side. Okay. We're starting to collect our books. Now let's just see how close are we. Whoops. And we still got a way to go for Animal Whisperer. Okay. Okay, there's still some stuff down here, so let's make sure we don't miss anything. Campsite. Campsite looks ancient. The airport structures must have protected it from the scouring winds. Last resort revolver. Yeah, we got a better revolver. Note from November 13th, lore book. A note from Doug. We'll go take a look at that. November 13th. Isn't that October 13th was the synth we killed? So what's this mean? I pray the three of you can see through your paranoia. They're machines. If they wanted us dead, we'd already be dead. Diane and I are leaving. We heard there are some survivors congregating in Denver. The bots have given us supplies for the trip. If you ask, they'll help you too. Even if you want to stay. We've left you a week's supply of rations. I swear that this food is safe. Please eat it before you starve. Think about it. Oh, okay. So these guys were just... Yeah, these guys were just... Yeah, note from November 14th. Think about it. He kept telling them, come on, don't be crazy. Think about it. Okay, I think that's it down here. We need to move on. Get to the main machine tower. Oh wait, there's a diggable down here. What? Oh, we missed. Come on, unclutter, guys. Let's go. Bunch of junk. Extended magazine we'll take. Cash. Now let's do one final check. Oh wait, we've got a head here. A helmet maybe? A linebacker helmet. Now we've got another helmet. Because your cheekbones are your best feature, and you want to keep it that way. Status effect resistance and armor 5. Maybe it's better. It looks like it might be better than our other helmet. Okay, let's get back upstairs.
Warning. Potentially hostile creatures beyond this point. Exercise
West
caution.
catwalk. Is there something up on the catwalk too, or was it those little things? Oh no, it looks like the catwalk might be clear. I'm gonna go up and talk to the main computer, because I think that's where we're headed. Yeah, that's just them down there. The staircase is over. This looks like the main computer room.
These stairs were still capable of supporting weight. Interesting.
Okay, so this place is pretty well protected with a plasma turret. A killer. Oh, that's just another robot down below. There is the terminal. That seems to be where we... Oh, whoa, 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 a toaster! Toaster repair, what do we get? Bard's Tale 4, Tips and Tricks. It's an item. A paperback tome that holds all the secrets and strategies for beating the classic Blobber. And this is another game he made back in the day, I think, so... Robo Rally? Yeah, I get what you mean with that one, Captain Timo. See the world, they say. See the world. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much. That's all disabled stuff. We don't. If we do that, we're gonna get in trouble. So let me just do a couple shifts and see if there's anything else to do that we need to see before we talk to the computer. Anything on this side of the room? I guess we're talking to it. A hum rises from within the tower. It rises and changes into a booming, simulated voice.
We recognize you as representatives of the Colorado Rangers. Hello, Rangers. Please state your intent.
We're here for the cybernetic transfer module. Or, let's start softer. Let's not start out asking. We do that a lot. We kind of go in easy, build rapport, and then get to the point of what we want. Let's establish diplomatic relations.
Understood. Before such relations can be considered, we must assess your capacity for violence.
It's kind of high. I'm not gonna try to fool you. It's kind of high.
We will also evaluate your approach to social interactions. Specifically, do you possess character traits which we consider distasteful?
Are we gonna pass the test? We've killed a lot of people. Are we gonna pass the test?
We have cataloged your interactions with the Commune and many of your activities in the outside world.
Okay.
You greeted Guido, our unofficial greeter, and appeared amused by its friendly manner. This is rare. Most humans have an instinctive aversion to its quickly spinning blades.
No, I liked his language, his voice that he was given, or that he gave himself.
You encountered Little Sparrow and participated in inventive and vigorous sex at their request. We commend you for your openness.
Yeah, well, with that, you can thank Katzenungen for the vigorous part. Yeah, he was somewhat vigorous. Got him in trouble, too.
You provided critical feedback to Indigo of the sort you would provide to a fellow human. We approve of what you did.
Oh, that's good. The artist we talked to. We were nice to the synth.
You excel, the voice of free Colorado.
Yeah.
Your opinion of her work is irrelevant to us. You treated her as a sentient being, not as a machine. This reflects well
I'm glad we chose the choices we did.
You encountered our local expert on human repairs. You allowed it to harvest data from your organic material. We commend your openness, but 64% of us question your judgment. Were you not frightened by that one? An undisclosed percentage of us find it frightening.
Okay. We're brave. We're rangers.
You have performed an empirically difficult feat. You set Tinker on the road of finding peace. We are in awe, Rangers.
Wow, did we do anything wrong yet? Were we like A+? Teacher, give us our grade. I want a big A+ on the top of the paper in red, circled, please.
You hunted October 11th for a Gary Wolf. You made sport of their terror. You made prey of the innocent. We have observed all of this, Rangers. Do not think you can hide your guilt.
He knows more than we thought. It's not just local here in the airport.